What's actually non-negotiable in your life? Have you ever thought about this? Most people have never asked that honestly. And when they do ask this question, oftentimes the answer sounds something like my family, health, success, freedom. But if you look at how life actually works, then their real non-negotiables are often different. They are performance, being needed, not disappointing others, pleasing others, keeping everything together, keeping everyone happy. So there is often a gap between what we say and what we actually live. It's very easy to build a full life without checking if it really fits you. What does that mean? What does fit you mean? It's about checking if it's aligned with who you really are and as who you want to live, as who you want to experience this life, especially when things look successful on the outside. So you build a career, the business, the reputation, the fame, the audience, whatever it is for you, and still feel slightly disconnected inside, or maybe a lot, maybe very disconnected. Maybe you have a subtle feeling that something's missing, or maybe you feel completely empty or flat. Even if it's not obvious at all moments, right? Maybe it's only becomes obvious when you actually pause, when you take a break from your routine or from this go, go, go rhythm. And this empty could be a result of seriously draining yourself or draining your energy, or it could be a result of just not feeling the excitement anymore. And maybe that's it. That's because at some point you stopped asking what do I actually need to feel myself in my own life and to feel like myself in my own life. Like it's me living my life. What do I need to feel fulfilled in some way? Joyful. And if you don't define your non-negotiables, then life defines them for you. Somebody else defines them for you. Some programming defines them for you. And urgency often becomes one of those non-negotiables. Availability becomes another one. Constant doing becomes one of them. And what happens then? Slowly you're drifting away from yourself without noticing at first. We sometimes only notice when it feels really uncomfortable, really painful, right? Or just r- really boring. Non-negotiables don't have to be necessarily big or dramatic. For some people, it's space, it's quiet, time to think, movement, freedom in how they work, right? Not rushing through everything. To me, one of my non-negotiables is definitely also movement. I need to move. If I don't get enough movement, something's off in my life and I get antsy and I don't feel like myself. So the point isn't what these non-negotiables are. They are different for everybody. It's whether they are actually true for you. Because non-negotiables aren't just wishes or nice to have. What's the plural of that actually? Nice to haves? Nicest to have? But they are really indicators. They are really, they're showing you what your system needs, what you need to stay clear and to feel good. And many people ignore those clues for years because everything works on the outside, or it at least seems to work, until it doesn't feel like their life anymore. And definitely not like their choice. Although remember, not choosing intentionally is also a choice. And this is where clarity matters. Because once you get honest about your non-negotiables, it's when your decisions simplify. Your decisions become easier once you're clear about those non-negotiables. You start seeing what drains you, what no longer fits, or maybe never fit, and what you've outgrown, what you've been tolerating, all the BS. And you also start seeing what needs to shift. Maybe dramatically, maybe not. But even if you start to make just small different decisions, one at a time, that's already a great start. So maybe the real question isn't, what should I want? But rather, what is non-negotiable for me if I actually want to feel like myself in my life? And then, am I living that? That question alone can change the direction of everything.